Hello everyone, in this video I'd like to go over a gear review of the K-Pump K-400. To start out with, this is a massive pump. It's almost as long as my arm is. Sitting in around about 31 inches long and 4 inches in diameter of the tube itself. The pump is also about 5 pounds in weight. The K-400 is a pump that sports two different actions. First, there is a high volume chamber, which is the big pump here, and then there's a high pressure chamber, which is this little pump here as well. The big chamber has a volume of about 1.6 gallons or about 6 liters. The little pump has a volume of 0.8 gallons or about 3 liters. This pump has been a really nice pump for me. I bought it back in spring, and it's a nice pump for either the main pump to pump up a boat when you don't have an electric pump to hook up to your vehicle or any other pump around, or a nice top-off pump, which K-Pump is known to be great for anyways. A few dislikes about this pump is actually the handle they have on the pump. Being such a big pump, you would think they'd put a nice handle you could grab onto the side, and which is not on. There is a strap on the back here that runs from the top to the bottom of the pump with a little adjustment here as well. And you can hang on to that and work the pump pretty well with that. But it being a PVC and ABS construction here, there's really nothing for grip on the outside of the pump. And the caps themselves can be a little sharp, especially if you're ramming your hands into them, just like what I just did there. That kind of hurt a little bit. One of my other problems with this pump is K-Pump did not put a visual identification to see that the handles itself were locked. You can actually lock these into position like they are now, and then to unlock them you give the big one a counter clockwise twist, and then you can pump it out, and then the little one a clockwise twist, and then it'll pump out as well. But they didn't add any sort of visual identification to the pump at all. I actually added my own identification, some Sharpie lines on the pumps themselves when they're in the lock position, so I can immediately look at it and tell if the pump is locked, so I don't go to grab it and the whole thing will just separate on me and I'm sitting there holding more than I really want to hold with the pump this size. The nozzle on the K-400 comes with a little rubber gasket as well. It is removable just in case. You can glue it in if you want to, but I haven't glued this one in yet. This can actually get caught up in your valve systems. With just the amount of pressure you're putting on the pump while pumping the boat up, this can get caught up in the teeth of the valves and actually come out of the pump from time to time. It's not too terrible. You just reach down, grab it back on, and put it back in the pump and you're ready to go again. I actually like using this little rubber gasket instead of just using the PVC material of the pump itself. I find it to be a little bit nicer on the gaskets and kind of keep more longevity and life into the gaskets of the boat, or the valves of the boat, my bad. This pump has been awesome for me. It's pumped up my little Cloud 9 perfectly fine, and I'm hoping that it'll keep doing its functions in the years to come as well. The K-pumps themselves are actually really easy to maintain. They give you some grease and some lubricant when you buy a pump, and the gaskets for them are actually rather easy to obtain as well. So that's my take on the K-400. If you guys have any questions or comments about the pump, I'd love to hear them, and I will talk to you guys next time.